Salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, welcome on, welcome back. I've let this game die out, which is not good because I really like it. But I went on a massive streak of playing this game like non-stop, chat. Like, I would be playing it twice a week. I might have burned myself out slightly. But I really like the game, so I'm glad to be back. Although I was almost tempted to do more Isaac. I really like Isaac. It's nice, short, simple. Sub-page, but I much prefer this game, so... I have, like, a lot of things I want to sort through chat. Alright, I did it. I also put up a new community post if you guys haven't seen it, chat. Hang on. Yeah, enough being distracted, chat. I have to look at some things. Sup Pete. Yeah, I have a new community post out, chat. If you haven't checked the community post, it would mean a lot if you went to investigate it. I know Pete's seen it, because I've just responded to Pete's comment. But go check out the community post. I think it's pretty cool. And I think I had something important to say, and I think I said it. So, you know, go check it. Base community post. Thank you. Actually, I need one more second, chat. Bear with me. Alright, done. Let's go, chat. We can actually play the game now. Suffering from allergies. Me and you both, Pete. Me and you both. Although I luckily have like an air purifier that seems to help. Because my allergies would not be good otherwise. Yeah, that's pure water. Right, I think that's all a failed experiment. Right, I think all of this ends up being a failure. I literally think all of this is a failure, so we're gonna remove it all. And we'll probably just change it with my other water wipe. Maybe we won't. We have the food aisle too. I need to like plan this out a little bit. I have no idea where like the sieve goes, the water sieve. I never seem to be able to find it. Cancel tool. I guess it's not gonna let me cancel that right now, which is fine. Cancel that too. This might be a lot of work for something that ultimately isn't worth it, chat. We're gonna pump all that water into there. This might be a lot of effort, chat, for something that ends up being not worth it, so... we shall find out. And then I probably want all of this to be like priority 8s. And that's why we couldn't cancel toilet. We were in the wrong like view. Only a quarter of the year. Exactly, Pete. We don't like some. I like a few things, but enjoying the sun is nice. Enjoying anything cold is a W. The sun can be nice, but God, I hate the heat sometimes. Maybe would have been a beach person, but I ain't. Beach can be nice. Summer's decent for exercising. I'd rather exercise in the winter when it's not so warm. Maybe I'm just weird, chat. In fact, don't answer that, chat. I'm almost definitely weird. Here's the old tell lots of bugs. The bugs are awful. I hate the bugs, man. I hate opening my windows because of bugs. So much polluted oxygen around too. Why is that base flooding? Oh, probably burst pipes. Because I did do that, didn't I? Okay, and JAMZY's like mega stressed, which isn't good. You have to fill that. Ah, and that's why probably it burst. Fill you in with some farms. Right. Now that's a huge project they're undertaking, so it might not be the easiest, right? I think we should probably be using batteries and stuff to conserve our power too. But we have plenty of time to figure some of these things out now, I think. We should have plenty of time to figure some of these things out. Because we've reset quite a lot from our last episode, chat. Because I put the polluted water in here. Before realizing that was a bad thing. I think I might need to kill some of those for meat if I can. Hopefully we won't run into like ore issues too. Orb is doing it, which is great. Hopefully to fix their slime lung as well, we can prioritize this. Thanks, Forbes. And now that's all hooked up. Hopefully once that gets what it needs. Yeah, I think some of these guys are shipping out coal, which is nice. Which is the reason we need to, like, harvest them and take care of them. Yeah, and then they eat each other, I guess. Which isn't bad. I don't hate that. Our wires are still overheating over here, which isn't good. Overloading. I don't really know how I'm gonna fix my overloading issues right now. They all have skill points, which is good. You can get that. Do I just go this way to get more strength up? I might want to bring another builder into a base. Bob seems to have his work out for him with all the building. It is a lot of it. Excuses about me pollen. That's crazy. Why is that 9 but easily deal? I do not find flies easy to deal with. Almost done 100% in one game. What game is it, Pete? I think that'd be very interesting to learn. Okay, I just made fun of Pete for me not having allergies right now, and here we go. That. Oh man, that was booey. I love Pete, yeah, please chat. I am doing great, by the way, Pete. I'm glad you seem to be doing wonderfully. Your yap at least makes you seem happy today.
I want to put in productive day.
W. That's what we like to hear, Pete. Oh. Let's go, chat. Right, carbon dioxide sinks, and then so I think I need to clean this up and then get carbon dioxide down here. That'll allow all the polluted oxygen to pass through, but we have the deodorizer, so. Man, do I need to make them work longer to finish this massive project I gave them? Maybe. It might be finished tomorrow. Choose the blueprint. I'm more of what I'm immediately thinking we just take this, chat. Because the printables we have aren't that good otherwise. Talking of, I should pay more attention to decor, shouldn't I? See, most of our rooms have good decor. It's a lot of these outward areas that don't have decors, but... that might help with decor in there. But isn't the idea with wires usually to run it underneath the ground and then pop it up where it needs to be? And that's supposed to help a lot with decor. I think so. That's our room overlay. Why is this no longer a toilet? Washroom. Our house is no industrial machinery. And it's got industrial machinery because of the heavy watt wire, I think. Because I don't think this would count as industrial machinery. Because I think making that a washroom is just, yeah, for morale, which would be good, because having my people morale would be huge. Insufficient oxygen. Great. I wish I could send the duplicants to do certain, like, tasks. Because that'd be really helpful. Bob, are we almost good? He's doing work. There's just a lot of things to do, you know. And he might need a few more ladders to get there. But that's just a long, like, journey for supplies, you know. So even with our suppliers. Yeah, JAMZY is gonna start stress farming things soon. I need to change his schedule. So I better hop back on standard alt. And Zyber can get back at work too. No way. I need all of that to be a box. Priority 1 on these wires. That way it will only get hooked up when it's ready. And in terms of dig, I think this just needs to be a lower priority than that. Nice. Create a starvation, that's not good. Well, get ready to die. If you're starving, I'll just kill you. Sage seems to be enjoying the food, so... Maybe I should have a bigger farm elsewhere that isn't there, you know? Build these ladders, because that can finish everything else. I also probably want this to be priority 1 build. This to be a priority 1 build. Because if I make those priority 1s, they'll do the other things more fast. More fast, yeah. Quite a thing. Point of view. What the fuck are you on about? Been really suffering from RNG and Shocking King. Oof. Alright, let me pause so I can catch back up with Pete. Got to draw and plan on making a little... That's pretty cool. 6 pages with a front side and back side, so I got to draw on 8 sides. Paper's not big because we folded. Called Mimi Sin, weirdly enough. So it's called Mimi Sin. That's pretty cool. Pretty easy to make too. I think there's like 8 steps and there is to follow. Mostly just folding in one cut. But send what I made or not. I think it'd be cool to see. Even if it's not finished. Comic page written 1 little book, pretty cool stuff. That's super cool. Had a game man, and I should get win. You should check the comments in community and then the most recent post. Hamburger. Hamburger is goat. Ed. I'm gonna sneeze, chat. Yeah, that should send a pretty clear message, I would think, chat. Oh, here we go. My phone's going to be non-stop buzzing again, isn't it? Oh, fuck. This doesn't have any power anymore, so they're all pissing themselves. This is a new Priority 9 build, I can't lie. I won't piss all over our base constantly. That water was already polluted, it was fine. I'd rather you not be pissing into our water supplies, but it was fine. Baku's just living the time of his life down there. I do think I might want to get rid of some of this carbon dioxide because this is just a lot. And then we just need plumbing. We need to take from here, plumbing to this. And then plumb out of here into all of these. I was satisfying watching it all fill up, like ding ding ding. Yeah, now that that's done, I can also reprioritize these wirings. And once they're built, we're good. Because it'll actually go, thank you, Cyber. That'll sieve the water. And there's no germs in this, so it'll be perfect for my farm. What? Come on, start working. Pump. It says pipe is blocked, and I don't really know why. Pipe shouldn't be blocked. All the blueprints are cool. No config available. I'm not really sure why it won't go. Hang on. Oh god, I have 9+ messages. One or more buildings is entombed. I see our power generation is. That's definitely not good. But this is all like wired up, right? That's all wired up. Maybe it'll start pumping out soon. We've got way too many creatures running about our base. Are we looking in terms of remobilize? Is this... yeah, stable. I would love to make luxury barracks. We don't really have the fiber for it. Which is, I think, what we need. Vanishing. Do we not have it researched? Because that's also a big thing. We could probably get some resources from this. If I dismantled all of this. I also don't know if I dismantled the tiles. Textile loom. Plastic tiles. Comfy bed is there too, and that's something I want. A fan, which we'll see, no. Some luxuries. I definitely want to learn all of that. It doesn't look like I'm just learning tiles though anywhere. Storage tile sounds interesting. Okay, all my duplicants are off. Pipe blocked with iron ore. I need to solve this, right? Is it that I've gotten the pipes the wrong way around? Because that wouldn't surprise me. Output pipe and input pipe. Yeah, okay. So I need to deconstruct that and replace it, and then it'll work. And that's why the pipe is blocked. I'm filling up its input pipe. While I'm up there, I'll dig that. Thinking this is also priority 9, lads. Yeah, you're supposed to stock lettuce and raw eggs. Both of you are supposed to stock all foods. Including the meat we've just harvested. I think I pretty much resolved all our base issues though, right? I think my pipes are less overheated and stuff like that. No industrial machinery. What the fuck is the industrial machinery in here? Is it you? Are you industrial machinery? Yeah, okay. Wire. So I have to relocate this if I want this to work. So, okay. Oh, I can number key it when I'm in there? That's so helpful. I never tried number keying it before. Because number keys usually open up this area. I have this now, right? So if we do that, then okay, from here, which is where all our water is coming from for the bathroom, which not great, but you know. Let him clean up first fully so that I can do this. So from here, we would like to pump you into here. The output pipe. No, we would like to wire you to there. And then we're gonna need a bridge for this if we're doing it this way. Man, this is not gonna be easy, is it? We'll put you there, and then push, push, push into there. Filtered output is gonna go up like this and connect to all the inputs. And then our outputs here, I need to connect to there. That inputs into the liquid bridge, which pumps it all back around there. And then the waste output, I would need to redeposit like down here. So actually the waste output, I would want to deposit in that liquid bridge, I think. So it's still a very complicated piping system, but I think that works. I hope it works. That confused my brain. Don't sending paragraph to Jam Jam, but warning, spooky in terms of text. Thanks for the street. Thanks, Pete. Have yourself a good night. I appreciate you singing by. Hope I can show up more. I also hope you can show up more. You make me very happy when you do show up. But I also know you're a very busy lad. Have a good night, Pete. We still haven't built that either, which we can do soon. Oh yeah, I also need to replant this, don't I? Steve. Output input like that. And that should work a lot better. And this should also be recognized now as like a latrine or a washroom, right? Yeah, washroom. Which should help a lot with, like, you know, morale, I hope. Forbidden has overtaken JAMZY with stress, which is not good. We need to mine more ore too, so maybe over here would be a good idea. Because there's a little bit of ore there, for instance. New printables are available. I am very much considering getting a new person now, but I don't actually know if we will. Here's a blueprint. Trash, trash, trash. Arbor acorn it is. The acorn does something for us when the others don't. Room overlay. All of it is considered stable, which is good. 96 tiles wide. That's exactly 96. That should help us a lot with tiles. I just think it'll look a bit cleaner like that. Still pitting in our bad water, eh? Luckily, I don't think this water gets used for anything right now, but good lord, it can't be a good idea. And didn't I finish wiring this? Doesn't this work now? Well, the toilet literally exists. You don't need to keep pissing. Oh, and that water too. That water is what we use for a lot of important things. Oh, hang on. I haven't wired this, which could be part of the problem. I always forget to wire that, and I always piss themselves for it. Comfy bed requires plastics. I think we get plastics through something else. Clothing, refresh generator. Upgrade snazzy suits into primo garb. That's pretty cool. Geotuda. Don't need to have a need for that yet. Crafting station. Do we have ourselves a crafting station? I don't remember having one. Time to see if we can spot one, I think. We have a skill scrubber. I don't think we have a crafting station, right? I don't think there's an easy way for me to just, like, check. Unfortunately. Egg cracker. Kilo and rock crusher. I don't see a crafting station, so... let's finally make one of these bad boys. Right, let's finally make a bad boy, and let's see how it goes. I would like to expand my lab out a little more, I think. So, only a matter of time if I try doing that. Stop pissing in our waters. Oh, that thing is polluted to hell now. I want to kill off those germs soon. Luckily, I now have pure water for our crops. Acmo suit. Protect air from environmental hazards. Schedule, and we'll kick Forbes to stress relief for now. JAMZY, you're going back on default standard. I'm just like, nah, JAMZY's had enough time to relax. Oh, stop hitting! Causing such a problem. We have dust caps going, which I forgot about. Arbitrary. harvested for wood. Life cycles. It does need water. It needs a bit of dirt. So I actually think this would be a fine location. We can plant oxypines around, which wouldn't be a bad idea. This one requires polluted water, so, you know, I think that's what we need. And I think that's why we initially tried pumping polluted water up, right? I think if we're gonna do that, though, we have the polluted water down here. I'd rather just pollute all of that and then turn all of this into that, you know? And then I'd rather leave this as, like, a purified, like, area. We will plant both of our trees, I think. And we'll thumb some of this down. I probably don't want to plumb it more than I have to. So... because I'm thinking the farmland still might take water, even if it doesn't use it. So it'll just be a waste of our water. I'm thinking we'll just do it like this and hook it up like that. Unless we want to plant more bristle blooms here, which might not be a bad idea. Like, it might not be a bad idea at all to plant more bristle blooms down here. We can keep an eye on our food. Yeah, I think down here I want to make farmland for polluted water. How do I pollute more of this water? Don't you produce polluted water? I'm checking out the carbon dioxide one. I want to check out this. Skimmers remove large amounts of carbon dioxide but produce no breathable air. I think this produces it, right? The carbon skimmer. And if it does, I'll just set one up. Yeah, don't need you anymore, so all of that's gonna go. That's so helpful. To just be able to press a number to change the priority list instead of clicking the button. Yeah, that's so helpful. F6. Yeah, and I run this pipe all the way back there right now, which is not great. I can figure out the piping situation for this in a moment. But so much chlorine gas, too. I definitely need to knock that down a bit. We still have all this food oil, too, which... ooh, there's polluted water on top. They probably want them pissing themselves. But I need to mess with that, I think. Idiots. Yeah, let me have a look at the piping here. I can get rid of this liquid bridge now too, I think. Well, I don't know about pissing in it, but you are polluting the water, so thank you, I guess. This might not work because it's polluted water in there. We'll find out soon enough. I'm very curious. By using the carbon skin, I might just break because it's a, Oh, fucking hell, Jishy. Why are they still pissing themselves? Wait, why are they still pissing themselves? Don't we have this set up? Colony has no working toilets. Pilots 3 out of 3. What? Why did they work? Why did my plumbing wire happen tight? It gets water coming from here. It gets output from here into there. Oh, I haven't set a filter, of course. Alright, and I can filter quite crude oil and stuff from here too. Right, filter pure water. And that should work, I hope. I hope, because otherwise they're gonna keep pissing themselves. Yeah, I just keep taking damage. We're pumping the wrong thing in, so... Maybe temporarily I can borrow some water from here. From our toiletries. Because we have so much white. Hang on, priority 9. These deconstructs and all of these constructs. Stop pissing. Stop pissing, Forbes. All over our base. Come on, lads. In the cafeteria where you eat is disgusting, lads. Let me make sure I'm just putting away everything I want in here. I think things like what piles are not something we want to be putting in. We have here, and I think we just want all organic in here. Except eggshells. Maybe you want eggshells in there too? I don't really know. So I was getting quite stressed too. I'd be stressed too if they kept pissing everywhere. And now they have to sleep in piss water for the night. Good lord. Food supply is adequate, which is nice. So I think this is mostly sustainable, except we should figure out our power. That probably won't matter. Six. 8. That should help us a lot, I think. But power use. Check it enough toilets. Check has any toilets. But like, there should be toilets, right? Phil, I want you to be outputting regular water in. Is it because of this liquid filter? Is it trying to, like, drain? If I maybe, like, take this instead and I, were to, like, wrap it around here. Because that should be filtering water, right? And pure water. Or polluted water, I guess, but, you know. Lavatory. Right? Are you working now? I think you're working now. I hope. Because I'm a bit stumped on it otherwise. Yeah, that's pumping out filthy water. It is skimming it though, just as I had hoped. Which one is the germ overlay? I'm curious. Not as bad as here. I don't know how that isn't all that bad. I might pump more of that. Our farm seemed to be doing alright. Pipe blocked? Why is pipe blocked? It's not blocked. It's pumping out slowly. New top priority, all the empty bottles of water on the thing. I want them gone. Then I can have a better understanding of my plants. I would like to drag that, I think, to... Is that new printables? Thank you. And I feel better about this than I did. 9 creativity, I don't think creativity is worth it. So we'll just take that. Oh god, Simon's about to start stress vomiting, alright. Back to stress relief, Forbes, you're coming back on default standard. He's still a little stressed out, but like... Forbes can recover, you know. And then I would like farmland, hydroponic tiles, and plumbing. And that should be good, I hope. Well, blocks liquid flow, does not obstruct liquid or gas flow. Because I don't want it flowing down like that, you know. Might even have to provide a few more mesh tiles before I do the hydroponic tiles, just to make sure they're not like... Not that I think it'd be the biggest deal, but just make sure they're not like slamming down polluted water on my crop in an unregulated fashion. I was about to say they can pull themselves up. It is a little deep though, so there is risk of suffocation I have to be careful of. But we should be alright. Almost done making that, and once they're done making that, it'll drop down. We do have breathable air now, down here somewhat. It's not great, right? There's still a lot of chlorine I would need to figure out. I'm sure there's things we can do with chlorine gas. Just, I don't know what yet. Bomb, no. Dust cap, no. Bristle blossom, no. We wanted, here we go. Thimbleweed. Because I think that gets us towards plastics, which is something I want to do. I don't know, chat. We feel sustainable to me. Growth halted irrigation stored. See, I don't know about that. I see. God, 93.1 kilograms is crazy. I think this is how we do it, chat. I think we have to empty the storage of the thing. Because these are all storing polluted water from my experiment. This requires polluted water, really? I'm guessing the farm only has regular water. Because I thought that's why required. Okay, F6. See, chat, we're still learning. We're still learning a lot, but we should be good now. Attribute increases. We do have skill increases, but I think learning things might put them depressed. Yeah, moral deficit. Moral deficit. Right, you are very good at tithing and supplying. So where do we need help? What do you do when you're not tithing or supplying, Lemmy? Supplying, storing, tithing... Nothing, actually. I don't know. Let's have a look at what your skills are. You're not good at machinery. Strength, creativity... It doesn't forbidden also handle our farming, or am I making that up? No, that's Connor, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe I just take him the doctoring route? Because who handles our research? Looks like it's JAMZY. But JAMZY's also a chef. But they don't really contradict too much, I've noticed. So, I don't... Cool artwork, maybe. I'll take you the medicine route. I feel good about the medicine route. Definitely gonna need to move some chlorine gas in the future. I might need to pump more water up to here then, if that's, you know. Unrefrigerated food? Why aren't you guys refrigerating the food then? It's not rocket science, is it? Growth halted irrigation, but that's fine, I think. Maybe I'll need to get polluted water from one of these sources for it. Body temperature. Fuck. It needs 22 to 37, and I'm guessing it's colder down here. $21.5, god damn. So I would need to find a way to, like, likely warm this up. 28, 27. That's the plant's internal temperature, but that doesn't necessarily say what I need for it, you know? No, there should be. Yeah, it's just irrigation, I think. Oh, I see. That's now an unreachable build. Really, you can't just reach that through the floor. I don't think the water's polluted enough anyway, so this is going to be a problem. Because I think that's going to feed it regular water and not polluted water. Despite my best efforts. I might need, like, if I can combine these polluted waters and then pump it all over here, that might be good. Guys, you're gonna drown. Fucking idiots, what are they doing? Oh my god, they're actually gonna drown. Come on, someone, anyone. It's gonna suck to lose both of these. What, dig it yourselves? What? They're both gonna drown. Down they go. Who could have seen that coming, chat? Might be our first death. It's crazy to think about. Now I need to go stash them somewhere. Oh my god. I'm so disappointed by that. Now we definitely need to recruit new people. People who are good at farming, preferably. Okay, and the crafting station isn't all that useful right now. Right, Tasteful Memorial. That's what I want to do right now. Like that, maybe. That's why you have to be careful and pre-planned with all your moves. Tasteful Memorial. I don't see myself doing much up here, so Tasteful Memorial can go there. They're still drowning. Oh, they're technically not dead yet. It's a priority 9 dig, like someone should be going. I've just realized, by the way, this is irrelevant. I think they're both gonna drown. Yeah. I don't know if I would have been able to resurrect them, but like, hooey. I don't like having these water sources so close together. Yeah, we're about to hit cycle 100. Those idiots, man. Oh, man. Well, we have 2 unassigned cards, which means we definitely have room for more people. I was about to say, that'd be a big, like, morale boost. You guys survived, which is important. I don't have anyone for wanching anymore. So that sucks. Oh, Forbidden was my builder too. I'm gonna need to get a builder. Why? Yeah, building and farming I don't have anymore. Or wanching. So that's gonna be a problem. Are we just out of coal? Okay, that's a slight problem. Build a really weird thing like that, I think, and just go. Coal. Coal there too. And that should be fine. God, I can't believe those idiots. I'm sure I'll probably need the ladders too, so fuck it. I can't believe they drowned, bro. I'm so astounded. So much chlorine, so much carbon dioxide, it's like, ooh. Why have I been thinking about this part the wrong way too? I've been using it for our turret system, but liquid filters, right? If I pump that... Pump you... And then pump you, right? Instead of what I was doing. And I just have to set that to filter water again. And then polluted water goes to here. That might be a really good idea. Their production is slower down here just because of oxygen and breathability. Jishi is getting stressed now. Oh yeah, even if you don't have someone for building, I suppose I gotta set someone else to do that for now as like top priority. JAMZY, you don't do a whole lot right now, I don't think. Researching and cooking, but I can get you to build. They're gonna get themselves trapped down there, which I don't like. Don't trap Jishi! Don't trap Jishi! Don't trap Jishi! If they can just make their hop to the ladder, we might not need this. printables. Hopefully we get something good here. Digging! That's 5 construction, which is fine, I guess. Lindsay. Who do I need to add, though, chat? Let's add Blom. Let's add Blom. My Blom's a chill dude. Blom can be my little builder. Hello, Blom. You're gonna low prioritize building again. Blom, that's your top priority. Supplying and storing, like always, are gonna be lesser priorities to you. And apparently you're good at decorating, so I'll make that a high priority for you. Let's have a look at your actual skills, Blom. Construction, strength, creativity. That's fine. Blom, you have a bed, Blom. Because 2 people died and you can be replaced. Box liquid flow without. Might do this, honestly. Try and flow some carbon dioxide in there. Good job, Blom. Fiber's already suffocating, which isn't great. Okay, you are filtering water, like always. You get power. Good job. And then priority, obviously 9, 8, 7, 6. Can't be the most pleasant thing, but you know. Then priority 9 on all of this again. Priority 8 here. Priority 8 here and 8 here. It's pumping and it's irrigated. Nice. That works exactly how I wanted it to. Perfect. And that's producing more polluted water for us while killing the carbon. It's great. I probably don't need these pipes anymore. Unreachable, my ass. Get down there and reach it. That's what I thought. Knew it had to be reachable. So I really don't want to flood this if I can, so... Priority 9, priority 8. And then once I knock that wall out, I'll be set here-ish. Body temperature. Oh, and it's slightly too hot. Probably because of the light bulbs. Oh, man. Wait, there's something else in here giving off, like, matte heat. The compost is. So maybe if I move the compost away. Because I need to cool it down slightly in here. Maybe if I move the light further away too. Is there one for temperature? Because that'd be nice. Wow. Temp. Temp shift, no. Insulated stuff. Temperature modulation. Converts water into ice or snow. Space heater radiates a moderate amount of heat. To dissipate a small amount of the heat. Maybe. I need to make these plants grow, so if it's gonna get too hot there. It looks like I might be thinning some of the carbon dioxide here too, which is nice. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted, but... I really don't want to let the polluted water drain there, if I can. But I think I might just have to YOLO this. And hope it doesn't. I need a tile that doesn't block liquid flow, really. And I need to put that there. Might have let a few germs leak, but nothing crazy. I do think it might be beneficial for me to submerge that slightly. Aha, I see we haven't built these yet. These are new priority 9s. Still don't exactly know how to make plastic, which is a problem, I think. I think it will over here make us transfer these to that. So that's going to be a big undertaking, is the thing. I'll dig out a small tunnel first. Yeah, I'm gonna need to submerge that more, which is fine. The fuck is a yellow alert? That is new to me. mean, I still consider it a top priority, so sure. Never seen that before. Jish, you're on. Cyber, you're off. Never seen that in my life. And then 3, because we obviously still need to wire it. 5, because we still need to plumb it. We have 1 tasteful memorial. Nice, we can make temperature regulation now, which is nice. Like the pan. Oh yeah, that's gotta be, to be fair, if I just... Even if I just, research... Yeah, I just put an insulated door here because of all the, like, rock pushes and stuff. That's probably fine. Because there's probably just so much heat flowing in from the rock pusher and everything. That makes this room way hotter. And if I'm wrong, then I can, alter it, you know. Oh yeah, just his stress is already dropping, which is nice. Hey, we've also moved one of the corpses. They're now buried. Or will be buried. I assume the corpse is actively being taken. That's a lot of polluted oxygen. I didn't realize there was so much in this area. We're gonna stick ourselves up at the deodorizer and try to limit that. Because I don't want them constantly having slime lung. I want them to be healthy and happy, chat. High stress, I can tell, but they are getting unstressed. Well, Jishy is. Hey, we finally buried one. We must have so much abyss light, by the way. We've dug through so much of it. I haven't been able to use it for anything yet. Yeah, that entire area is still unbreathable, which isn't nice. I gotta figure out a way to get rid of the chlorine gas, because I think that's the big problem. There's just so much chlorine gas, you know. Just need one more pipe, which I'll get soon. We're halted for irrigation, which we're working on now. Yeah, we just need to flood more polluted water in here. That should flood all of that down, which is nice. And then we can keep working from there about it. I'm thinking I'm going to have to build a pump in here and then a pipeline all the way over, which is going to suck. We have printables. I still need some kind of farming or ranching. Increased excavation, decreased medicine. Maybe? They're not bad at ranching, and then I can just set them to farming. Maybe? I think that's what we're gonna do, chat. I need to think. Because you need a new person, obviously. And I still insist that M is a curse. When do I make Peter rancher, chat? Pete. He's a really cool dude. We love Pete, chat. Am I sure I want ranching husbandry? I think so, White. Because we need husbandry or farming, and we don't know when our next good farming is going to be, White. I'd rather have farming, but husbandry, ranching there, that's fine, I think. You are learning farming instantly though, Pete. And then your top priorities, Pete, are ranching, obviously, and also farming. You're going to be taking care of all of that for us. And Pete, there is a bed for you. You don't have to sleep on the floor. Is that what? Whoa, I miscalculated. Ah, quick. I needed to break a hole or two here so it flooded down instead. Jeesh, priority 9. Ah, that's so nasty. There's a lot that's flooded. I could make another bottle dumper here for polluted water. And that probably wouldn't be an awful idea. But polluted water could just as easily be germ water is the thing. I need to make sure they aren't just loading it with the sandstone they've dumped here. Because that would be a problem. Oh man, I can't believe they flooded it. I can't believe I flooded it, would be more accurate. Okay, chat, let's go for that, right? Bottle, emptier, here. And then when I set that, I can have, you know... I can have them dump more polluted water into here. Bottle emptier, I would like to rotate it so it faces that way. Makes your priority 9. And I can dump all our polluted water bottles. Because I can sweep all of that up and dump it. And that should help a lot too with our irrigation. But if I need to move more, I can. We've definitely made numbers on our carbon dioxide floods, which is nice. We still have very long commutes, right? So that's a problem. We are slowly depollutizing this area, which is nice. Have plenty of farm water for that. Cancel that. I just want to empty the storage on these because they have the wrong thing. Farm plot inoperable. Maybe it's just too, like, not spacious. Not entirely sure. Cyber's getting overstressed, so Cyber can go back on stress relief and Jish can go back on standard alt, I guess. We've certainly been worse off, though. Yeah, they keep delivering polluted water to there. I want it delivered to the other place right now. Hopefully a slight change up will what? Hopefully. I still have a feeling, chat, we're gonna need thingy. I still think we're gonna need a pump and this water, so that's what I'm gonna set up for right now. I should harvest the thimbleweed up there. I need to move our trees down here or get water to them. The thing is, I'm out of the tree, like, wood, you know, so I'm reluctant to move that as it stands. Harvest is ready. We can make fried mushrooms now, which is nice. Puffy treat. Cooked seafood. Like, we have a lot of options for food, right? So, yum. How about well, how's that looking, okay? We sealed off more rooms. I never replaced the door here, so this technically isn't counted as a room. But once I replace that door, that'll be fine. Need more fibers, which is coming from this. We have bunker doors, which is fine. Refinement. Converts plastic monomers. And the other thing I wanted was fuel, didn't I? We have our crude oil stores down there. I don't remember how to make this work, chat. Oil like this, maybe. Oil refinery. I feel like that would have something to do with the oil we have, right? Pneumatic door. Because I'm not sure about, like, you know, pushing up to here. Oh, we can do it. We can push up to there and just replace that. That's a bit weird, but I don't hate it. We do have more crude oil up there. This is counted as a room still, right? Yeah. Morale for this room, though. Which one's the morale overview? The core, F8. Yeah, this place is considered ugly. Mostly for debris. But it's fine. If we put some drywall in here, it'll be fine. Boink. And because it only takes sandstone, it's really cheap. Right, it doesn't like the storage bins there. But that's fine. Don't need it to. What I would like, I think, is another deodorizer up here. Give that a little power. Just clean off some more of that polluted oxygen. I would like to do it down here too, but that might be a matter of time. That's gonna suck, but it's fine. We're about to breach this, which is going to cause a big flood here. That's it. Good job, Pete. People started to suffocate, which isn't good, but it's fine. What other kind of power generation do we have? Because that might be worth thinking about. Wood burner, we need wood for, which we don't have. Converts natural gas. Hydrogen. Which, you're hydrogen, but we have a lot of chlorine. Where's our research table? I'd wanna just look up chlorine and see what it says. Doesn't look like there's any results, which sucks. If we use coal to generate this, it's just more coal. We could get ourselves the switch to turn it off. Connects an automation grid to automatically turn power. That would save us a lot of power. Maybe we can try one of those just there. I don't feel like I'm being very scientific with that placement, and I don't think it's going to be a good idea. But I also, like, recognize I'm going to need a lead at some point. And then deodorizer there. Because I'm sure I'll need some more power for the oil refinery too. There's so much metal ore, but I'm kind of just after coal. And I don't see coal anywhere. That's why iron, slime, and a lot of polluted water. There's a ton of coal, like, underneath me. F2, right? Yep. I will need to repower that, but that's fine. I'm probably just gonna lose this bit of water down there for now, maybe flood it back to my toiletries at some point. Priority 9 that, please. And then building it like that is just going to make it really detrimental for my duplicants to build, so I'll build it like that. Definitely did not mean that. You can tell sometimes I put myself in a bit of an awkward position. Like, how the hell am I supposed to connect this to? I think I just need to connect it to there and then it will dump in, which is fine. But I need to connect it first, you know? And it's like, how the hell am I gonna do this? And I think the easiest way for now would just be more tiles. Boink. I'm gonna sneeze, chat. Is it? I don't think it's too late for me to lower this down one, is it? And then I can run the plumbing pipes through it all. And I think that would be a fine idea. And now I can at least connect most of that. Skill points are being earned, which doesn't help when they all get overstressed. Yeah, moral deficit. Moral deficit. Moral deficit, but he can learn something else. Moral deficit, moral deficit. Yeah, I just need to improve their molds a lot right now. The morale. No automation wire connected. I need automation wires, huh? Yes, that makes sense. Automation. Automation wire. And automation wire bridge. I'll research that next episode and hopefully, well, not next episode, the day after, and hopefully that helps. Let me just take the park through here. Yeah, taking the path through. A lot of our base is feasible now. All of this area isn't, so we just stay far away from that. Come on. Right, I have quite a big construction project going here too, don't I? Whoops, poor Blom. People died down there, Blom. You probably don't want to hang out. Glad Blom actually had the brains to dig himself free. Unlike our other friends. Yeah, we have so much chlorine. Definitely gotta do something with that soon. Okay, we should prioritize this too. And priority 9 on the ladder. Probably priority 9 on all of this part too, to be fair. Is that blooming weird here? Not really. I can knock off this now because that was used before for the lung piping, which I've since done away with. I think that's alright. I think we mostly have this fixed too. Because I'm assuming we're out of coal again. Oh, we have 5.4 tons. Mining just a small portion of coal really gives you a lot more than you think. Gives you enough for a good while. These are still too warm. So I probably will need to put like a ice maker, an icy fan in here. I'll just deconstruct that, make the pan. Hopefully cool down the area. And then we want 9, 0. Yeah. The pan. A pan which I apparently can't rotate, but it's fine. Who needs to rotate the pan, right? I'm still gonna need a ice maker for that part too, but that's fine. Ice maker. Wiring, yep. And you'll probably need some plumbing too, right? Because you need water. Maybe not. I don't think I need to drag it like that. I think as long as it's like connected, it'll automate. Might have to look into that a bit more. What, did I burst the fucking pipe? What with all the flooding? Well, I need you to, like, construct all of it. Hopefully up it goes. Your new top priority. Nice, inside the stress has gone down too, and they all seem to be back on top of things. So you're going back to standard alt, and I'll trust you'll be alright. I was about to say, isn't there a hotkey for attack? We can kill off a bunch of the Pakus, get some Paku meat from it. And hopefully refrigerate that meat. Yeah, so much chlorine gas. I think I'll be fine with that combat. Jishi is going, chat. He is hunting. He is on the ball. He knows you want that Paku meat. Which apparently doesn't get stored in here. Or is it called something else and it's not actually like Paku meat? Okay, it's fish fillet. Which is fine. Yeah, it's stored in there as fish fillet, so... Enabled, and can we do... Yeah, we can turn cooked seafood into, that, which I think would be good. Oh my god, Jishi is just going. He is making sure there's less of them. Just be careful and look after yourself, Jishi. There's so much polluted oxygen there. Fucking hell, he is just going. He is making numbers. Teach you to complain about overcrowding, bitches. Ah, let's go. Pete's helping Blom, too. Did they pee themselves again? And I still excluded. You're still banned. You're a bad luck charm, man. And they have pissed themselves. They have pissed themselves. A fair deal. Straight into all our water sources, too. But luckily I've done better. I've made freshwater sources for them. They're better, they're solution. And I think I need to figure out this automation at some point soon. Because I feel like it would be a good idea. To have it, like, disable. Did you see, by the way, Em? Because I sent it to Jish, but I don't know if Jish would have sent it to you. Did you see that two of them fucking died, Em? Hang on, where are ya? Fucking absurd. Yeah, most of our base is pretty breathable, actually, which is nice. I might want to, like, seal that off a little bit. Right, because I'm making a lot of oxygen that is getting leaked to places like this, which is not something we want. Unreachable. Right, the pipe's gonna get blocked there, so... Nice. And now that should pipe all the way to here and spew out more polluted water, which will be finally used for our irrigation, question mark. Looks like it. And that's just gonna be pumping that water away for a while, which is fine. I don't know if the water filter is working as effectively as I'd like. How did you manage that? They wouldn't mine. It's not my fault. They got themselves stuck and then they just wouldn't dig. I literally don't even know how it happened. For the chasing that screenshot. It's crazy. I love it. I hope this irrigation will work soon. They're still like... Do I just need to like pump all the water out and pump all the water somewhere else and leave it with just polluted water? I figured the water like filter would work, but... Wire disconnected. So do I need to drag all the automation wires out? Drag it out like that. I will need a special digging skill. They probably didn't have it. Oh. Well, fuck my life. Insulation. Temperature of an environment can have positive or negative effects on the well-being, as well as the plants and critters. Selecting F3 will open the temperature overlay. Use an utility building like an icy van or a space heater to make an area colder or warmer. I will have limited success changing the temperature of a room unless I build the area with insulation tiles. I see. Quite a funny graphic. He's about to have a mental breakdown. I always said goodnight, by the way, I see. Pretty good little informational video, wasn't it? Right. I'm a little bit of an experiment for this. Yeah, this just never grows because I just can't sustain it from irrigation. Disabled by automation. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out the automation grid, but there's definitely use there. Boot wearing, I don't need another rancher, I don't need another farmer. I guess I'll just take the sandstone, doesn't really matter to me. Right, let me diggy all of this too. I don't care about that flooding, right? I really went there for the coal. So much coal, by the way. Neutronium and more coal. More Drekos, which I might want to grab. But once I've knocked this part out too, once I've knocked that part out, that's its own thing, you know. Boink. Yeah, I absolutely think I need to make more of these things, like, aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, see, now that's knocked out. Ding, 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 ding. Hang on. You know, I can ding, ding this, because I can knock out the wall from the other side. And have liquid flow from there out. Which should help us sink some of the chlorine gas in here. Especially as I keep digging down. Wonderful. And then we still have all of that up there. And that's still gonna get filled up by that eventually. Not bad, chat, not bad. Hello, Dip. Welcome. I don't think you're being relevant. We have a bit of polluted water, but it's not going to make enough of a difference. Which reminds me, I can now enable the delivery of polluted water there again. If I uproot this, I don't get the seeds back, right? So that's going to be a problem. Oh, they're all, like, thick to the stomach, man. Might stick a deodorizer here for now. It looks like that deodorizer up here has done work, though. Still got work to do over there. Still got the automated oxygen, which is fine. Like thing that I saved 2 lives at least just now, I suppose. That is crazy. Sounds like quite an absurd side quest. It's going, though, to think you might be saving lives in any capacity. Let's move you over by 1. Just bring you a bit closer to the doorway. And then I'm probably going to need another liquid pump down here. And then I can oil refinery there. We still don't have the most oil, but oh, I'm probably going to need to filter out, ain't I? Because we have polluted water in there. Hang on. Liquid filter. Yeah, I need at least a pipe bridging it. Liquid vent, which should pump it to there. Not bad. You know, that's still waiting time. I'd love to hear it. People, like, with substances stronger than beams up, basically miss. Well, sounds like you did great work, Dip. Sounds like you did very great work. Disabled by automation grid. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna have to figure that out at some point. Because I've not understand the automation grid yet, but I'm gonna need to, I think. I probably need to send a signal light. Send a green or red signal. And I probably need to send signals to signal that the thing doesn't need to work or does need to work right. It's all very sciencey stuff. Yeah, we will need to power all of this too, so... And then I still need to fix our moles, but things are looking a lot more mole. Right, they can see heavy duty wires from there and that's ugly to them. I probably don't need the heavy duty wires for this though. I probably could just replace it with a regular wiring and be fine. Which I think is exactly what I want to do here too, because I think it'll work. I don't think I need heavy duty wire branching down like that. I do think I might just want to move my power generators at some point though. God, decisions. Yeah, that's pumping so much chlorine gas out. That's crazy. And there's still so much of it. I'm gonna need to do something with that next episode. I think once all this gets built, I might end. First things first is the liquid filter. You are filtering polluted water. Because the regular output needs to be oil. I was about to say, ain't I supposed to run this underground, but like, I can't. Negative the Gore Pete's outfit is crazy. Yeah, I need power for now, so... Yeah, 15.6 tons of coal should last for a fine amount of time. They're running skill points, which is fine. Long, you're a builder. Is this still more deficits? Yeah. I'm guessing same thing here. Yeah, which I might just tell you to deal with soon. Disabled by automation grid. Fuck my life. I'm definitely gonna figure that out. Not disabled anymore though, am ya? Right, no liquid output, which is its own issue. Maybe something like this, right? Just for now. Pump the because I want to see exactly what this will do. So, you know, I gotta give it somewhere to pump out. Falls below 5% should be fine. Flip that a little bit. We have more Paku. This still isn't getting enough irrigation. I do think once we've pumped out more of this water, it might. I kind of think we just need to get rid of all the pure water in here and just pump it somewhere else. And I don't know the easiest way to do that. Oh, cyber stress is skyrocketing again. Luckily, no one else seems to be stressed, but cyber's is skyrocketing. There's like so much fucking water flooding. DT gate. Good lord, the automation. I might just research that for now. Transit tubes, that's pretty cool. I don't really have what I need yet. Missiles, okay. I don't have a reliable source of power yet. I can't make a communal table yet. Still need plastics for this, which I think plastics is from refinement. It would come from, yeah, convert plastic monomers. But we need to get plastic monomers for that, and that's not easy. Question mark? Maybe it is easy. It might be easy. I feel like I remember building one of these before. Fuck it. Let me see what this creates before anything. Before I make any more moves. I don't have the fibers to do that yet, because these won't grow properly, because we don't have enough polluted water. I realized polluted water would be such an important resource. I thought it would have nothing on like regular water, but apparently it's such an important resource. Well, this is priority 9 now, blah. This one too, it might help your class. I think we need that ladder because I think they can just hop up now and go there. God, those mesh tiles taking a while. Their lungs are just disgusting. I'm trying to help them with their lungs, but you know. They're not perfect yet. Liquid vent. Then you just need power, which you can have like this. I think all these pipes, yeah, have aisles, so that works. These can shut those. Oh, that looks so ugly. We can refine this in the future though, right? I want to know what this produces for a start, and then like, we might not need this. Fine art. Maybe I'll let people do their art at some point. Printing. Cooking. Hello, Max. Or do I not take you? I don't know if I take you. I need like a cook though, I think. Like a good cook. Whose priority is gonna be cooking? I'm already draining my calories so fast though, right? I'm not growing food right now, so... If I ever need it, I can make more mush bars, so... It's not like that's a problem. I probably want to be frying mushrooms, right? Because that just makes it better too. Probably just cooking meat too, in case we ever have any meat. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Pilot's literally right there working. Don't piss yourself. For fuck's sakes, why? Duplicants urgently need to use a toilet. Okay, but they can use the toilet. The toilet's right there, working. Empty pipe? Question mark? Hang on. Oh, you don't have power. I forgot to replace all those wires. Fuck. I always make them piss themselves because I always forget about the wiring. Stop pissing in the water you wash your hands with! No, 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 no! Oh! Petroleum. Okay, that makes petroleum. Essential ingredient in the production of plastic! Let's go. Also liquid, plastic monomer. So as long as we have oil production now, we have that, right? And I think you make it. They polluted dirt and rock piles. Shells they leave behind after molting to be crushed into lime. But you excrete sand, which I don't care about. Is it you? You eat pretty much fucking anything. You excrete coal. You also excrete coal. Battery is sufficiently full? What do you mean, battery is sufficiently full? Disabled by automation grid. So there is automation wires behind this. Oh god, Cyber's 100% stressed. Cyber, go to stress relief. Before you start stress vomiting or shit. We actually have power gain, but these are still too hot. Playing that expansion skill. I might be able to fix that soon with Pete, but not yet. God, those more deficits. Bomb's climbing out, he'll be fine. Oxygen diffuser. And they technically still see the heavy wires, okay. Maybe that'll help. Would love to improve their beds. Don't know how close we are to that. We might just need to do more digging to try and find oil. Because I bet, as well as being produced by animals, there is just oil out, isn't there? The question is, which way do we dig? Up? Down? Why no? Just dig more to the right, that's a possibility. We have an easy tunnel, right? So, maybe. I'm a little curious by that. Well, you have petroleum, which is a start. I need way more polluted water there. I need to figure out the things. I don't know if we can really do that. I also need to polluted water this, I think. I'm right? If I uproot that, convert this plant into a seed, I can uproot this. We're doing that instantly. How's that light overlay looking? We don't have any light down here, right? Yeah, which would make planting those utterly irrelevant. We can uproot for the seeds, and then we can plant down here. Still needs way more water than we have, but, you know, it's something we can do. At least now we have the seeds, you know. Oh, so I was already dropped 59% by being on relaxation. So it certainly helped. What do you mean Colony has no working toilet? I don't get it, chat. What isn't working about our toilets? What isn't working about our toilets? It's all plumbed correctly. You're gonna see a crash out, chat. Why are the pipes empty? They could throw some out the pipe too. Oh, I knocked out this on accident. Okay. It would probably be better of me to run it under the floor, but like, oh well. I can always run it under the floor in future. Yeah, that's mostly high moral now. It's a little close here. That's all low moral, which is pretty much what I expect. The moral here is fine. Right, that's just not going to be very moral inclined, I'd imagine. But most of it is moral now, I think, right? Removing all that heavy wire should help here. The science lab is still immoralized from that. I would want to knock off that, probably. And then I can run the rest of the wiring under the floor. Still can't really. I should move all this heavy machinery, I think. Give it its own power source. I need to make a room for that, and I need to make a big room where all heavy machinery can go with its own power source and heavy duty wiring, and that should be good. Poor guys. Yeah, okay, they're getting irrigated now, which is good, because I am pumping water. Oh my god, except because I did more construction, I broke the fucking pipe. I'm not trying to get you to break the pipes, I'm trying to get you to break the flooring, lads. We just make sure all our floor is dry. There's little bits of piss everywhere. There's just not enough polluted water for them. They need 160 kilograms per cycle. And like, we have 300 kilograms of a reservoir here. No, I think we have more, to be fair. Yeah, I think it's just pretty much like regular water. And it's running interference. I think our base is back to being semi-functioning though, and it's being expanded, which is good. We can fill that reservoir a bit more. Yeah, I think we just need to explore, really. Yeah, they don't even have a reason to go up there unless they're venturing. They don't have a reason to go up there unless they're adventuring. So the only thing would be this, giving them slime lung. Coal, 11.9 tons. Okay. So once that gets refueled, I think that'll be good. Okay. The trio 3 main. Yeah, I think we end here, chat. I think I'm set. God, game hurts my brain. It absolutely hurts my brain. Give me a moment, chat. Alright, chat. Yeah, my brain's a bit fried, but we're ending here. God, I love episode not included so much. I don't know when the next time we'll be back is, though. It's just one of those where time's a bit off. Not always sure when I can do it, but I like doing it when I can, so we'll see. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a fantastic day or continue having a fantastic day. But I really love and appreciate each and every one of you so much for watching. And I will speak to you all soon. Tomorrow we're doing Assassin's Creed 2. If I can have another sequence, will be great. So I'll catch up with you all then. Bye bye, everyone.